has been applied in the hospitality and retail industry, focusing on Starbucks as our case study. Hi, I'm Dharnikota Vijayaramaraj, and we're gonna discuss about the lean production and the Starbucks as our case study. So to begin with, lean is a comprehensive management philosophy and strategy that was originally developed in the manufacturing sector, particularly through the Toyota production system. Over time, these principles have been adapted by service industries such as hospitality and retail to improve efficiency, quality, and sustainability. In simple words, lean is not just about cutting costs or working faster, it's about building a system where every process adds value to the customer. So, yes, lean is a strategic way to give customers better quality, faster service, and more value, which the company uses fewer resources and creates less waste. And lean production is less essential a management philosophy focused on maximizing value for customers while minimizing waste. Starbucks applied lean production to improve efficiency, sustainability, and overall customer experience in a very competitive global marketing. And Starbucks, as one of the world's leading coffee house brands, adopted lean production to streamline its operation, reduce waste, and enhance customer value in a very competitive global market. And finally, we'll look at how lean can enhance efficiency while also considering the risk of over standardization, which might affect creativity and flexibility. The key goal is to find a balance between productivity, service quality, and environmental responsibility. And coming to the slide 2, it's a critical review lean production part 1. Lean management actually has its roots in the Toyota production system or TPS. This system shaped how both manufacturing and service industries think about efficiency. According to Okpala et al. In 2024, key lean principles include Kaizen, which means continuous improvement, respect for people, value, stream mapping, and just in time production. All of those work together to maximize customer value while using fewer resources. And in Lee et al. In 2025 highlight that by addressing the 7 ways, which are overproduction, waiting, transportation, overprocessing, excess inventory, unnecessary motion and defects, and so on. And organization can reduce costs, simplify operations. Overall, lean manufacturing helps improve productivity, quality, and customer value by continuous identify and eliminating waste. And we can see in the picture the 8 ways of the lean, and the 8 ways of the lean is waiting, skills, and there are more 6 1. And coming to the slide 3, critically review lean production. And despite it's a part 2, and despite its benefits, lean production is not without its challenges. In some cases, the constant drive to remove waste can increase stress, job insecurity, and workload intensity among employees. And Rana in 2025 points out that lean's focus on uniformity and standardization can actually limit creativity, especially in industries like hospitality, education, or healthcare, where human interaction and flexibility are essential. And Paneerselvam et al. In 2025 also emphasized the successful implementation requires strong managerial commitment, continuous employees training, and alignment with the organization's long-term goals. So while lean offers clear efficiency gains, it can also put pressure on employees and reduce adaptability if not managed carefully. This means organization needs to balance lean's efficiency goals with the need for innovation, employee well-being, and resilience. And we can see the in the picture in the slide how lean promotes creativity through standardization, reduce mental load, creates a baseline enough safe and experimentation, promote team collaboration, facilitates knowledge sharing. And I also mentioned that before. And so mostly, however, while lean can transfer organization and enhance competitiveness, it also relies heavily on employee involvement. Workers are encouraged to spot inefficiency and search improvements, which can drive both innovation and engagement. And coming to the next slide, uh, historic historical perspective of how and why lean was born and why it was developed. And it will be explained with my friend Venkatramna. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Vijay. Thank you so much. Myself, Venkatramna. Now I am going to discuss about origins of lean and global adoption of the lean and environmental benefits of the lean and environmental trades of. Now let's take a step back and look at how lean production came to be, because understanding its roots help us to appreciate why it's so effective today. After World War II, Japan faced a massive industrial challenge. Resources were scarce and capital was limited, and the country needed to rebuild quickly. This created a creative crisis, a movement where innovation was not optional, it was necessary for survival. One company that rose to this challenge was Toyota Motor Corporation. In the late 1940s and 1950s, two key figures, Taichi Hono and Eiji Toyoda, began developing what would become the Toyota production system. Toyota production system was just a set of tools. It was it was a philosophy. It focused on eliminating waste, improving flow, and empowering workers to solve the problems on the shop floor. If you look at the diagram here, you will see how Toyota production system evolved over time. It started with basic shop floor solutions, simple practical fixes, and immediate problems. Then it grow into a full manufacturing system and eventually a management framework that could be scaled across the company. This journey from necessity to revolutionary system is what gave birth to a call lean production. It's not just a Japanese success story, it's a global methodology that is transformed industries far beyond automotive. So, when we talk about lean today, we are really talking about decades of learning, adoption, and innovation that started in a time of crisis and lead to a system that is still happening, the future of manufacturing. Now we'll discuss about the global adoption. After Japanese success with lean, the rest of the world started paying attention, especially in 1980s. Western companies were struggling with high costs, inefficiencies, and poor quality. That is when experts like John Krafik from MIT studied Toyota and a term lean production to describe their system. What made Toyota stand out was their structured approach, things like 5S, Kaizen, Kanban, and just in time were not just tools, they were part of the bigger philosophy. If you look at the diagram here, you will see how these elements are grouped: stability, standardization, built-in quality, and just-in-time together. They form the backbone of the Toyota production system, which became the model for lean worldwide. So lean did not just evolve, it spread globally because it solved real problems that traditional system could not. Now we'll discuss about the environmental benefits of lean. Lean is not just about efficiency, it can also make a real difference for the environment. For example, a small changes like turning off equipment when it's not in use or optimizing cleaning routines can save energy and water without affecting the service. At Starbucks, lean waste production has helped to cut down the resources use, emissions, and overall waste. And when the lean is done right, it support just-in-time supply and minimal buffers, which means less overstocking and spoilage. So even the small steps like the ones shown in the graph can lead to a better future for both the company and the planet. Now we'll discuss about the environmental traits of lean hidden cost. Lean practices can definitely boost efficiency, but they also come with trade offs. For example, Starbucks pushing for a faster service, more order per hour. Can mean a higher energy use from the machines, lightning, and HVAC systems. That extra strain leads to more frequent maintenance or replacements, which carry environmental costs too. And while lean just in time approach cuts waste, it also removes buffers, making the system more vulnerable if something goes wrong. If it's balancing act, lean can help the environment, but also if it is applied thoughtfully. In the end, lean is more than a method, it's a mindset. And when it applied thoughtfully, it can drive both business success and environmental responsibility. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. And next slides will continue, my friend.
Hello, hi everyone. My name is Venkat Vinay Kumar, and I am ready to discuss about the impact of lean adoption on environment of the company. Already, my friend discussed about the two topics, and I discussed about Starbucks localized menus and supplies (LTOs), which cold form and plant-based milks and custom syrups. However, variation in ingredients, locations, and effort may waste and complicate their. Starbucks buys coffee, dairy, syrups, and packaging intentionally. Storage benefits may be outweighed by upstream emissions from inefficient, deforested, and high carbon providers. And Starbucks environmental impact cannot be reduced by internal lean without supplier lean sustainable methods, including regenerating agriculture, increased agriculture inputs, and precision agriculture. With Starbucks wants 10,000 greenery stores featuring recyclable and reusable cups, energy efficient redesigns, and water saving technology by 2025. And reusable cups can reduce a single use waste. Like global operations employ renewable energy sources and citing their carbon management declarations by 72% of their economy. Coming to the next one. uh, Best strategy for the lean implementation in their own organization. Starbucks should implement lean via a social technical and policy deployed rollout that combines rigorous process design with people centered transmission. That roadmap should start with housing policy deployment from the C suite to stores, such as a few enterprise North Star outcomes. Example, orders within target with banned energy per ticket, beverage waste per thousand orders, cascade them to their markets and turn them into store level experiments. Model lines excuse Kaizen sprints to rethink their bar layouts and replacement signals and cleaning changeover sequence and introduce daily management. Coming to the next one. And the best strategies for the lean implementation in their organization is second one is a rigorous lean implementation framework and roadmap studies emphasize leadership alignment, phased piloting, context and setting standardization, and their measurement system policy deployment plus daily management. And the next one, they are in the long term reveal that outcomes depend on organizational preparations and ongoing feedback loops and not isolated tool usage, confirming a social technical rollout that institutional learning. STS guided policy deployment connects executive purpose with frontline issue resolution. Model lines provide daily management, makes change their habit. Coming to the next one. Their possible issues that may arise in their organizations are they think that poor fit of standard lean practices to service subcontext and employment resistant burnout and perceived dehumanization. According to Dudeja, a Starbucks lean initiate reduced coffee waste and speed but failed ongoing to poor management and perceived staff morale. And these frontline workers may regard lean as micromanagement in if routine work and motion metrics are regularly watched. Thank you.
coming to what are the issues we are facing in Starbucks? Possible issues may rise in organization. Uh, Slow or unstable Starbucks milk and cold brew, concrete and food. In certain scenarios, a lean systems can lead unstoppable supply chains. It focus on production, but service dynamics are comparable. Coming to Starbucks frequently provides promotions, religion favors, and beverage customs is complexity in service operations. Such impairs lean control because unexpectedly reduce stability, fragility, supply chain distributions, and local contextual shocks due to lack of buffers. Small inventory and just the replenishment lean in unvariable to local supply chain distribution. Due to Starbucks global presence, lean inventory management is a risky of local logistical climate and regulatory shocks. Here coming to next slide, way to mitigate issues. Service leadership and emotional intelligence boost lean social implement by combining efficiency, empathy. Starbucks should fight standardization with the flexible lean work. Help Starbucks encourage continuous improvement, reduce employees' resistance, adaptive lean framework aligned with the local constraints. When regional managers are store teams follow quotas, building collateral and empowering based action, they may apply lean technology such as valuable stream maps, visual controls to local shop layouts and customer behavior. Here coming to next slide, ways to mitigate issues. Starbucks may normalize safety stock of vital ingredients and work with the local suppliers and speedy replenishment by anchoring new approaches in culture. Starbucks may separate core high demand items for seasonal or experimental lines in streamline operations. Quota vision communication links simplicity to brand sustainability and service goals. Coming to complexity management through values, team simplification, simplifying offers, and reworking producers depends on demand, frequency, stabilizations follow without sacrificing product diversity. Supply chain relies through static slat of partnership networks. Starbucks should build small buffers and engage with suppliers, decrease lean fragility. Yeah, coming to conclusion, finally construct improvement and waste reduction through lean production. This will help Starbucks enhance sustainability, efficiency, and environmental impact. The study have found that lean principles that may increase service, industry, source, use, customer satisfaction, and environmental stewardship. Uh, Method issues include standardization, rigidity, employee enthusiasm, supply chain and instability, operational complexity. A social technical implementation plan that balances human, environmental, and process components. It need to address these difficult. Mm, Up to here, we can explain the Starbucks about. Coming to next slide, these are the references for what we have done. Uh, Here, thank you everyone. Here we can attach four members of individual reflections. Each one we have kept one slide. Thank you so much.
Thank you all.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Pawan.